Hello and welcome back. I wanted to talk today about tyre valves. There are mainly two different types. There's the Presta and then there's the Schrader. And the Presta is mainly used in the bike industry. The Schrader is normally used in the automotive industry. And I've wondered why we don't use the Schrader valve much on tubeless mountain bike tyres. Because both valves have a threaded stem, so you can lock the valve in the rim using this locking nut, and both have a removable valve core. Here's the Presta one, and here is the Schrader one. Now, the main differences I can see is that the Presta ones have a slimmer 6mm outer. Well, that suits thinner wheels, so you haven't got to drill such a big hole to get it into a thinner rim, so you don't compromise the rim strength too much because you only got to drill a small hole. And then the other difference I can see is you've got a knurled nut on the valve core, which allows you to push the valve seal in. You're allowed to push air in here to inflate your tyre, and then when your tyre is inflated, you do this knurled nut up and it pulls the valve seal in there and prevents air escaping. Well, this threaded design is much less prone to losing air because you're compressing that little seal there with this knurled nut, and so you can run much higher tyre pressures, sometimes over 100 psi, and it's therefore probably, in my opinion, much better suited to road tyres. But the difference with the Schrader design is that it's much bigger. I think it's 8mm, and it makes it more durable and easier to handle. Now the valve incorporates a spring-loaded check valve. See it there? Which, when you put the air in, your pump pushes down this pin, opens the valve and allows air in, and then when you remove that, it springs back into place and stops the air escaping. Now, while these are designed to handle high pressures, they're often found on tyres that have lower pressures than compared to those using Presta valves. And while they're generally very reliable, Schrader valves can be more prone to slight air leaks when compared to the knurled, tightened down Presta valve, especially at much higher pressures that you'd normally see on a 100 psi road wheel. Now, I run Schrader valves on all my mountain bikes. I just find them more versatile and better suited to the job. I mean, we run much lower pressures in mountain bike tyres these days, and sprung valve cores can easily handle these lower pressures. And this wider core diameter I find is much easier to put your sealant in. The only other thing I have to do was to drill my rims out to accommodate this. Now, while that's an issue on a road wheel, I don't think makes much of a difference on a mountain bike tyre, because we run 30mm rims now, and making that hole a little bit bigger from the 6mm of the Presta to the 8mm of the Schrader, I don't think it compromises the rim strength at all, if any. I just wonder what you thought, because I quite like these. I'll put a link in the description as to where you can get these from, and I just much prefer them over the Presta, because you can, like, I've had these where this little threaded shaft here is bent over, and when you do this nut up, it doesn't pull tight. And I personally don't like these. I mean, they've got their place, they're not that bad, but I just much prefer these tubeless Schrader ones. I mean, let me know what you think. I know what I'd use. Take care, and thanks for watching.